What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be diving into a mono white Orator deck. I've been looking at this card for a while, and I think it's got a little bit of potential to it. 2 mana 2/2 with Vigilance, and it reads whenever this card attacks, it gains flying till end of your turn. English is hard. If you control a creature with flying, the same is true for First Strike, Double Strike, Death Touch, Indestructible, Lifelink, Menace, and Trample. Which means this card can get super souped just from you having creatures on your side of the board. They don't have to be attacking. They just have to be chilling there. So if you have something like a Core Blade Master that's a teeny tiny little 1/1, you know, but it has a cool ability like Double Strike, well, it just needs to chill there, and then our Thunderous Orator will pick up its ability of, well, Double Strike. So now we have a 2/2 with Vigilance and Double Strike just from having another creature on the board. We also have access to things like Indestructibility with Seasoned Hollowblade, a lot of flying. We have Fairy Godmother, we have Silver Quill Pledge Mage, which we'll get to this in a minute, Ardenvale Tactician, Maul of the Skyclave, so a ton of ways to send this guy up into the sky, Legion and Stalwart, of course. But yeah, it's an interesting deck, and I think it's an interesting take on mono white, and I really enjoyed playing with the deck. You know, we have 19 lands in the deck because we are a bit more aggro, and this is actually, you know, played on turn 2 and then played into turn 3, so it is a turn 2 spell, so to speak, turn 2 instant. Same thing with Kai's Onslaught. If you manage to be able to foretell it, then it comes all the way down to 1 cost, which is insane with its ability within this deck, because it also gives Double Strike, which is another way to give Thunderous Orator Double Strike as well. Of course, you'll have to end up using it at sorcery speed because this reads whenever it attacks, so you can't really surprise them with this. But anyways, very fun, very lovely deck. Couple notes. Like I said, Silver Quill, another card that I've been looking at and meaning to test out, so I figured what better time than when it can sort of benefit something else that I'm trying to test out. So my theory here with this is it's actually got a decent little bit of value. It's 3 mana for a 3/1, right? And we'll go ahead and do this little number because I want to explain these more in depth later. But my theory is if you're already playing a Magecraft deck, you know, just classic Magecraft, take my shenanery out, and you got the Clever and Leonin and blah blah blah. You play your first spell, and now this is a 3 mana 3/1 with flying, which is the equivalency of Brazen. Of course, it doesn't have the instant speed, bounce stuff back, but we can all agree that the adventure spells and creatures in general are broken as hell. So 3 mana 3/1 flying, it's solid stat line, right? The next time you play a spell, now it has lifelink. 3 mana 3/1 flying lifelink is definitely worth its weight in mana, right? Of course, you've had to sink a couple other mana here and there, but you were already planning on doing that with the Light Scribe and the Luminancer anyways. Let's not forget, you can also use things like Defiant Strike, Fidus 1 to help bolster the damage up even higher, so it becomes this super big, evasive, flying lifelinker that, up against other aggro decks, really keeps you ahead of their pace, and up against control decks, well, again, you're not just sending these little 2 and 1 power, I guess 2 power creatures if you get it up, right? When you don't have a spell, you still have a 3/1 creature that can go in, get the work done, and, you know, hopefully get you to victory. A couple other notes about the deck. Since we're doing a variation that is sort of dependent on, it's not dependent, but you know, it has it within it, Double Strike and all that, we are playing Luminarch Aspirant. You can there's a ton of mono white creatures that would fit well in this deck. You know, the 2 mana spirit that allows you to create more spirits per second spell cast each turn. Fantastic card. It would work well in the deck as well. And things like Kaya's Onslaught. This is a personal preference, honestly. I like it with the Thunderous Orator. I think it's a cool little combo, but necessary? Nah, probably not. You could honestly probably play Thunderous Orator in a regular mono white deck that has a little bit of flying in it and still get your value in it. 2 mana 2/2 with Vigilance, solid base creature. The ability to occasionally get flying while giving one of your other creatures flying, you know, sort of directly is nice. Again, Kaya's Onslaught, this is sort of my taste with things. Maul of the Skyclave, same thing. It just sort of plays more into the Seasoned Hollowblade core Blade Master little combo there. And, you know, being able to send a creature into the sky also sends Thunderous into the sky, so that's nice. Let's not forget Fairy Godmother, another way to give flying, and is a flying creature herself, so there's a ton of ways to use Orator within this deck, and I think that was my main thing. Now, moving up to this top end. Ardenvale Tactician, it feels a little too much. It feels a little too heavy, both in its spell cost on things and in its creature side of things. Because we're playing the Silver Quill, I think if you're playing one or the other, you'd be fine. And honestly, I think Ardenvale's better than Silver Quill in a Magecraft deck. I don't know. In some reference, I want to call Silver Quill and Thunderous a cool combo, but it's so hard to get it to go. So, you know, I like Silver Quill. I just don't think it's the greatest. If you're a budget player, I think this card is fantastic. I think it's great value. But yeah, I think Ardenvale Tactician is just a better version, so you could probably take this out. Stalwart Valkyrie, y'all know me. I love this card. I think the value is really here for this card, given you're playing in a realistic game where the opponent's going to be removing your stuff. Being able to play 2 mana to get a 3/2 flying creature that can later get buffed up by Leonin Lightscribe. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. And again, it's a 2 mana creature that has flying, which means Thunderous Orator can get flying off the back of it. Legion Angel, we all know to be solid. You can pull any of these angels out from your sideboard, and as long as you're not really touching your sideboard, like, well, you usually don't in mono white, you should be fine. So, we are only running 19 lands today, as this is a fairly low cost deck. 20, 21 might be something closer akin to what we should be running, given we do have sort of a high curve, but if you can hit it, this is more so what you're looking at, and you have to remember these are only 2 cards. So realistically, you never hit above 3 mana, and even when you do hit 3 mana, you have ways to reduce that or to use it prior. So yeah, you know, not that high of a costing deck. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching so far through this ramble of me talking about mono white Orator. If you've enjoyed the video so far, please be sure to leave a like down below, as it helps the YouTube algorithm do its funky magic. Get it? 'Cause we're playing Magic. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. Hit the subscribe button, comment, see you at the end of the video, and hope you enjoy. Sorry, the record button didn't light up. Anyways, you kitty. I hope that's right. We'll keep. We can drop a Hollow Blade to start with. Hopefully I got the ratios right with this deck. I'm using adventure creatures, so you know. But hitting another land, that's pretty awesome there. Means we have the potential to get down Silver Quill. Or I could just go for the Leonin and have Fight as One available, which sounds like what I want to do. Now they should be getting in with the Eye Twitch, but they're not. They are not. Ooh, Maul is really good too, but I think I'd go for the Leonin first. And we'll have this available. Do I swing here? No. No, I don't think so. Is this instant speed? It is. Interesting. Oh, they are getting a lot of units down. If you could just chill on the 1 and 2 drops, mono black, that'd be fantastic. Hey, another land. Let's go. Let's go ahead and get you down, Silver Quill. I have some plans for you. And I know it seems a little odd, but we have to stay on the defensive here. And that's alright. That's okay. So I think our next turn is going to be huge. It's going to be big. Ultra mega. I hope. Anyways, how's everybody doing today? Y'all having a good day? Good night? Good afternoon? Good morning? It's been a while since I, said that whole line. Hope you're having a good time, whatever time it may be. Something like that. Yeah. I've gotten old, people. I've gotten old. Well, getting older, I guess. Lotus. Hi, buddy. You gonna bring back that Eye Twitch? Ooh. You so good. I don't even know what to do with you right now. Oh, this is actually good. That could make our season very big. So my plan was to use Fight as One on this turn, swing in, use Show of Confidence, give Silver Quill some +1/+1 counters, give it some lifelink. My stuff will be indestructible. I think it'd be fantastic. But now that I have the core, well, no, I think I still do what I was gonna do. So let them know I'm thinking. I think this is the play. I know they have the crackback with Lourdes, but aside from that, we're okay, right? Now, I could have dropped a Maul and still had Fight as One available. Just went for the season swing in. But there's something about this. You're the human that lives, and you are the one that lives. Done. Now, lifelink. Do I hit show here? I think so, just to reinforce you a little bit. I don't know, sure. There you go. And if I give you 2, you can take out that, but I'm planning on giving you that anyway. So if I give you the other counter, you get pretty freaking big. I think that's what I'm going for here. Double lifelink. Ultra mega lifelink. Alright, so we're up to 8. Nope, 26. Sorry, I forgot about Scorpion. Resolve, 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 resolve. Okay, that's fine. So they might go for the Silver Quill here, because again, it's a big 5/3. They do that, takes 3 of their mana, they have 2 left. I really want to get rid of that Lourdes. Maybe saving the Fight as One there, that whole combo for later would have been better, and I should have just went for the Maul. Kept up Fight as One mana. They should exile the season, but I know that they don't know that. It's whatever. Leonin, getting the exile. It's probably the weakest creature I have down right now, now that Silver Quill, now that the Pledge Mage took all the counters, so fine with that. And yep, Lourdes on the crackback. That's bound to happen. Another land, which, I mean, it means I can play core and Maul all in one go. But, you know, I can't swing in with Silver Quill. I really would like to, obviously, but no can do. So they'll have to bring an Eye Twitch back. How many Necrotic Fumes do you think they have? Oh, apparently not 2. But that does cost them 5 mana, so they could bring back Eye Twitch plus exile something like Maul, which honestly might be the thing. You don't want to exile Season. Yeah. Hey. Hey, buddy. The nice thing about this is you just have to control the creature. I thought it was attacking, but you just gotta control it. Ooh, lovely. Alright, so drop the Thunderous Orator. Now he is gonna have double strike when he goes to swing. Do I hit the Defiant Strike here? I think so. Because this will give our Pledge Mage flying. Ooh, well, no. Yeah. If I give it to you, right? So you can already deal with everything. Yeah. Flying. Luminarch Aspirant, very nice, very nice. We won't be able to keep the Seasoned Hollowblade alive, but maybe we just don't swing with it. You know? Maybe we just don't swing with it. Now, if I put this on Thunderous Orator, next turn it is a 3/3 with double strike. Something to be said about that. And that is that I like it. So I'll swing with these two, as they should be able to punch through perfectly fine. They'll chum block against the Blade Master. That's alright. Bam. Bam. Alright, so we got him back to 24. This is just a very healthy game. We were both just... Oh, what a person. What a lad. What a lass. What a freaking fracking mother flipping thing that you can do. Alright, well this works. Doesn't necessarily give our silver quill what I would like, but it works. I don't know. I don't think we have any reanimation in this deck, so it's fine. I think he can attack. Yeah, alright. I was like, man, I'm really putting faith in the system here. Oh, that's disgusting. Mostly, wait, what? Why? You don't have any tokens. Unless you're just planning on creating the tokens from your creatures dying. And I guess that makes sense. Sure. I like it. Not gonna lie, I wish I had a few more copies of Dramatic Finale. I would probably give it a go myself. Y'all know me, that's right up my alley. This game might have gone on for too long. Might just maybe. Well, hey, there's a Legion Angel. I hate that their spirits that they get are flying. That's just horrible. I really want that Thunderous Orator to do a bit more than what it is currently. Do I just swing with the Stalwart Valkyrie and do a little tradesy? This isn't fantastic. We are not in a good position here, ladies and gents. Maybe I just gotta wait. Maybe I just gotta wait. That Karavik. Is that right? Karavik? It's gotta be Karavik. The Spiteful. I hate it. I do hate it. It seems a little spiteful. Happy that somebody's making it work for him, though. It's one of those cards that I looked at and was like, yeah, no. But it's working. They're not up against a standard deck, so it might be part of the thing. And nice. I almost said GG and I didn't mean to. But now I see GG. See, that land, I think, breaks the bank for us. Alrighty, Yukiti. I like it. I like it. Keeping it. Alrighty, Zorgs. Got a very costly hand here, but maybe we'll draw into some lower creatures. Or some additional lands. A little bit of a split. We'll be fine. There's a Luminarch. Never didn't have it. Alrighty. So hopefully this will turn out alright. Silver Quill, not gonna lie, a little costly, but it might be because I also opted to add in things like Ardenville Tactician, where it's like, might could have gotten away with just going with classic mono white kind of stuff, but I don't want to add or change so little to the mono white Magecraft that it's like, oh hey, look what I'm doing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. All right, well, let's go for the Luminarch on this turn. On the next turn, we'll go for a fight as one. Unfortunately, they're both humans, so I won't be able to save both. But yeah, that's okay. That's all right. If I had to choose one to save, well, my choices just got easier. It just got a lot easier. So, you know, we'll just drop a little clever. Oh, sorry about the yawning. Does my... Ooh, it works today. It's because Magic didn't have an update. And honestly, if I would restart the client when I get an update, it would be fine. But generally in the morning when I come in and I sit down and open the game and all that, I'm like... I'm ready to get to work, you know. I'm not really someone that like wakes up and lays in bed for that long. I wake up and pretty much immediately sit up and get up. I can't stand actually. This is fun. This is fun. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's happening. You didn't see a thing. We're going to attack here. I'm going to show my confidence. Not yet. Hold on, clever. If you really want to be clever, you'll quit making the opponent know that I have this instant speed spell readily available. Now, I could have also went for the Ardenville Tactician, tap the Professor of Symbology. I think waiting will be fine. You don't want to do that. Oh, but you actually don't want to do that. Oh, we hit a land. Let's go. Doesn't equate to anything on this turn, but on the next turn, you know, we finally hit that 3-mana threshold, which is fantastic. Binding the Old Gods, 4 mana to take out a 1 mana. That's probably the singular time where I've seen a binding and I was like, you know what? Okay, fine. I will accept your proposition here. I am going to go for a silver quill here. The potential for life gain, you know, I'm all on board. I think after this we cycle it back and go for an Ardenville Tactician, and this way we can have a human and a non-human in case we draw into any more fight as one. We can protect both of them, and yeah, you know, we'll have a 2/3 in the sky. Flying high, Professor of Symbology. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to tap them and just get him for the 3. Tap, tap, tap. I like what the opponent's going for here. It's very, maybe it's just Esper and they just have the triomes. But it feels kind of split, right? Ooh. If I don't have 1 more mana, I might actually do something with this. Although, you know, there's something to this, because our Silver Quill will become a 4/2 and gain flying, so it can deal 8 damage here. If I was to have you down, that's 11. Or hell, this is even a lot of life gain, but they would have to not block with the Professor, and they're absolutely going to block with the Professor. That's, man, I need 1 more mana. Let's let them know that I'm thinking. It's not just, I'm not just chilling. If I go, you know what? Ooh, don't cast. I'm gonna foretell this over. I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna be hopeful. If we can make it through, and our creatures can live, this Kaya's Onslaught, the show of confidence, it'll be fantastic. It might equate to something along the lines of a victory. If we can do it right, though, you know. We're going to take the 4 on the face. We'll go down to 10. We're looking for a big finale finish. And if not a big finale finish, you know, we might be able to gain a little bit of life. By a little bit, I mean a decent little lot of it. 2/1, 3/2, and 4/4. Not the world's end, but certainly not what you want to see when you're only looking at 3 mana. Oh no. Alright, so I need more mana. I just need more mana. You know, 3 is just not cutting it. Out of 15 game, that's a 5th. It's actually just a 5th. Part of me says go for the Thunderous, as next turn it'll equate to a lot. The other part says go for the Ardenville so we can tap them. I'm going for the Thunderous. Oh, I have so much anxiety. If we could hit another land at any point along the way, you know, things would be different. But that tends to be how my games go, right? They're like tipping the scale just a little bit here or there. Like, the decks, they're so close. They're so close to hitting. But they don't. And yeah, another thing, and this is what I have to remind myself, but I know other people not being within my brain can't just be like, oh yeah, that's right. You know, I'm trying a lot of things just like, ooh, this doesn't give counters. Why don't you give counters? Come on. Come on. It's fine. He's fine. I think we have a way to gain a decent little bit of life here. Oh, okay. Right. Nice. Nice. That's that's something you can do. Zorgs. Yorion, Sorion, Boreon. Misery, 9k. Let's hope we don't have too much misery today. Not gonna lie, with the current amount of land draws that I've seen here recently, it's not been super fantastic. I don't like the fact that they're starting out in this mono black aggro Snowhaven. Fuck. Oh, and they got to go first. All right, well, I'm just gonna bend over the table real quick. Y'all tell me in 5 minutes when the game's over. Anyone that thinks that that's not how Magic works, you're a little crazy. Not gonna lie, you're a little silly. We're gonna go for the Luminarch. I think it has a better survivability than the core Blade Master is if they have something like a Heartless Act. Yeah. Yeah! Woo! You know, it's great. Not even the Fighters one will help us in those situations. So, yeah, we're about to lose quickly. Quickly. That's okay. You know, can't win them all, and in some cases, you can't win any. Oh. I would have liked to have seen Magic, actually, like the actual level of people and all that, pre-internet neck decking, you know what I mean? Like, how complex do people's decks actually get? You know, how much did the average Joe grind that shit? I don't know. I think it would be a fair question. You know, I thought you had something cheeky there. I thought it was going to be a land and you were going to play black. Play black. Play back your Skyclave, but you didn't. You just went for the 1 point of damage. It's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. No problemo here. Part of me wants to go for the Fighters one, or the Defiant Strike, Show of Confidence, but if I do that, I don't have enough for Fighters one. But I think I still gotta do it. Do it. So, yeah. Swing a Rooski. Next to blockers. I hope they block the Clever, not gonna lie. But yeah, that is the one that they should block, obviously. Its power ramps a little bit harder. Just a little bit. Now I could also not do this. Obviously, Chance. Obviously, you could also not do that. I think I want to, though. Do I just want to stack the Clever? I think putting a counter on the Blade Master is really good as well. So, you know. Yeah, sure. We got a 1-2 and a 2-2. Let's hope they don't hit another Myers Grasp. Maybe I should have put 1 to 3 life. That way we also avoid things like Deadweight. You know, hindsight's 20/20. Although, realistically, if you just slow down in your Magic playing and you sort of think about what deck you're playing against and all that kind of stuff, you can arrive there sooner than what I did. But, you know, I got a job I'm trying to do here. Be entertaining and all this, that, and the other. I really want to keep mana for Fighters 1 from now on, if at all possible. So I think I might just go for the Seasoned Hollow Blade. That alongside Core Blade Master does equate to a lot of damage. I would love to get Silver Quill down just for the life gain, if nothing else. But you can't always get what you want. Of course, we could also just pop a creature into the sky with Fairy. That actually, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. The Season's good. Season's great. But the ability to deal 8 damage just in the sky, potentially 3 to face as well. You know, I'll take it. They are going to gain a little bit of life back here, unless they block, in which case they won't get to use Time Merit at all. What you doing now? Actually, no. Bam. And bam. Alright, so they're down to 5. We do have the potential to throw a maul out next turn, which, you know, actually not lethal. If we're not careful. They do have a dead weight. It's going straight to the Blade Master. Motherfucker. Oh. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Now, they will block with that Thunderous. For sure, for sure, for sure. If I just swing with Clever, they have to, right? Because they don't know what the hell is going on. Beautiful. They do gain a little bit of life back from here, but taking that Lourdes out, so worth it. So worth it. We'll go for the seasoned. You're a little harder to kill than most. Resolve, 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 resolve. They should play the Midnight Reaper. Oh, come on. Come on. How do you do it though, actually? You know? Like how do you get so uncannishly lucky? 2 Lotuses. That's fantastic. I've drawn 3 lands at the top 14 cards, and don't get me wrong, I have 20, which should be around a third, but Magic doesn't know probability, so I'm silly for ever having believed in that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a part of the show where we get a little fucked. I think we have to go for the maul into the Clever. No attacks, but it gives us a solid blocker. Oh, never mind. No, it doesn't. Oh. Oh. Come on. What happened to that Mars Grasp? They exiled it? You're kidding me. You're kidding. Alright, I mean, if they got another dead weight, cool, right? Draw 2. But if they had that, they would have easily just played it immediately, right? So, maybe crack in with Lourdes. I mean, I think they got something up their sleeve here, but maybe not. Maybe not. It's a little odd. It's a little odd. Why did they... But why did they? You know? Why did they attack with their Hateful? It didn't... Okay. Another Magus? Oh, another Magus. Took them a bit of a workaround, but they got there. Don't ever let anyone tell you that they didn't get there, because, you know, you see them. Alrighty. So, yeah, you know. I guess it makes sense. Yesterday we got flooded. Today, I'm about to play with 3 lands all day. If I'd have known this was going to be the case, so yeah, we would have slapped some fucking mono red on today, and we'd have just kicked back and chilled. Right? I don't know what I'm trying for. I think we're gonna call it a GG. I do want to draw one more card, just you know, see what happens. By the way, I realize now if I move my hand really fast, you can sort of see the green screen back there. If I keep it slow, it's fine. You can see the green tint. I might need to do something about that. What's going on? No, yeah. We'll let it be GG here. I don't need to see what the next card is. So Misery 9K. Yeah, I've had Misery all day. I wouldn't say it was 9K, but it was certainly all day. If you've enjoyed this today, be sure to leave a like down below, comment in the comment section, and of course subscribe for more awesome content from yours truly. Till next time.